And he went on and said, as I said a little earlier, that as life on this planet becomes more and more difficult, and calamities will strike the planet more and more frequently, the spirits at that time are going to put all their effort to impress religious leaders, to bring before the masses of the earth the sacredness of Sunday. See? They will teach Sunday sacredness. And with the religious leaders, looking forward to 1,000 years of perfect peace on earth, they will put all their effort into it. Then laws will be passed by governments. When one person asks, what's going to happen about people that don't believe in the Spirit's recommendation? The priest says, that's no problem at all. Laws will be passed by governments that will force people to go along with it, regardless of whether they believe in it or not. And he says the law enforcement officers will explain to people, make it clear that such a law is necessary to assure the well-being of all people. He says the laws will be passed with no effort at all. And then he went on and he said about the fact that the venerability of the sun, which in ages past was such an irritant to the Creator. All these great nations and other nations, the smaller ones, were all involved in sun worship. And in those centuries, the Creator found that teaching of worship of the sun to be a terrible irritant. And he said, it is going again to take place, but not in worshiping the sun, in remembering Sunday to keep it holy. He made a statement I would never forget. He says, by the observance of the day upon which the master, Satan, has placed the unction of his authority and power, he receives homage, regardless of whom people claim to worship. Isn't that something? So, can you understand now why I had 28 Bible studies in 1 week and started to go to church on Sabbath? And I never missed since until I became sick.
The issue of a day of worship came up in that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Was Sunday the only day mentioned?
Well, you see, the priest mentioned, yes, about the fact Satan has chosen Sunday as his day. The Creator has chosen the seventh day of the week. Lucifer has chosen to call his day the first day of the week, Sunday. See? And regardless of what people claim to worship, worshiping God, the Creator, by observing that day, that particular day, they are bringing homage and respect.
notes. This is from the Convert's Catechism of Catholic Doctrine. This is an older version by Reverend Peter Geinerman. I hope I said that right. Catholic Catechism, when I went to Catholic school, if you want to be a good Catholic, you go through their catechism. It's in question-answer form, which is a good way to teach. We're using it here with the lessons. We answer questions. It's the Socratic method. It helps you think. God uses the question-answer method to teach. It's an excellent method. Question, which day is the Sabbath day? Answer, this is from their catechism. Saturday is the Sabbath day. Question, why do we observe Sunday, good question, instead of Saturday if Saturday is the Sabbath day? Answer, we observe Sunday instead of Saturday because the Catholic Church transferred the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday. They freely admit that. Question, have you any other way of proving that the Church has power to institute festivals of precept? In other words, they're saying, what proof do you have that the Church can make different holy days that aren't found in the Bible? Answer, had she not such power, notice it says she, not such power, she could not have done that in which all modern religionists agree with her. Not all. I respectfully disagree. Most, yes. She could not have substituted the observance of Sunday, the first day of the week, for the observance of Saturday, the seventh day of the week, a change for which there is no scriptural authority. They are absolutely correct. There is no scriptural authority. And so the devil, very clever, he is a shrewd operator. In the last days, he says, I've got it now. For my masterpiece, I'm going to tell everybody, I'm going to make a political, religious law, and I'm going to say, go to church. Keep the Sabbath. But don't do it on the day that God specified and set aside and sanctified and blessed. We'll just pick a different day because God is in particular. Oh, how subtle. He takes the last of the commandments that begins with God. How subtle and insidious can he be?